Hugging Face's new extensions let developers use open source AI models like Kimi K2 and GLM 4.5 directly in GitHub Copilot Chat. Within VS Code, which I've regularly used as my development environment, users can easily switch between models and providers through a single interface, enabling testing of specialized or language-specific coding tools without leaving their editor. There's a free tier for experimentation and paid options for when you need commercial support. The integration gives developers flexibility and control over AI-assisted coding workflows. We've had a little bit of cynicism on past episodes of The Rundown around the performance, the actual usefulness of these AI coding workflows. Scott, have you had some experience? What are your thoughts on AI coding workflows?
So I'm not a coder per se, but I don't think it's hard to see how optionality helps here, right? In competition amongst models and being able to try additional models for different tasks very easily. I think there's two really interesting pieces of this interaction. GitHub has a huge presence, let's say a lock on the market for source code control and management. Of course, there's GitLab. Of course, there are other tools out there. But GitHub, in their social approach to attracting users, really dominates this field, right? And so for GitHub to be able to let you change models in for coding assistance, that's a huge impact, right? To let people try different models very easily. I have a son-in-law who works for GitHub, and I know he exercises this very, very frequently. Take that and combined with what Hugging Face is doing for making open source models and model variants very easily accessible. I think they just hit over 2 million models available a couple weeks ago. All the oxygen in the room seems to be taken up by OpenAI, by Anthropic, by Grok, by Google Gemini. But there are other choices out there and other things to play with. This just gives coders more access to more models and more choice. I'm not saying all of them are high quality, but let the caveat emptor, let the buyer beware, and let people be able to experiment and try their own thing.